Welcome to today's video, where we dive deep into the timeless wisdom of ancient Stoic philosophy. In a world filled with stress and competition, how can you rise above and maintain inner strength? Today, we'll uncover 9 powerful Stoic principles that will not only help you overcome obstacles, but also give you an edge over others. Stay tuned, as each key we discuss will be vital in unlocking the wisdom and peace you seek in your daily life. If you find value in this video, be sure to subscribe, hit the like button, and drop a "keep it up" in the comments below. Let's get started. Lesson 1. The power of silence. In the face of challenges, a Stoic secret to turning pressure into opportunity is the power of silence. In an era where people often overshare on social media, staying silent about your struggles might seem unusual. However, if you are patient and listen carefully, you will realize that this silence is the key to unlocking your inner potential. Stoics view life as a gym for the soul. Every challenge, from getting stuck in traffic to facing failures at work, is an opportunity to train your mental muscles. They don't see hardships as things to avoid, but as lessons to build resilience. As the philosopher Seneca once said, "Difficulties strengthen the mind, as labor strengthens the body." Look at each challenge as a workout for your mental strength, rather than as an obstacle blocking your path. Imagine you're running a marathon. If you stop to tell everyone about your struggles every time you hit a hurdle, you lose focus and waste precious energy. Similarly, when you constantly talk about the challenges you face, you are dispersing energy that could be used to solve the problem. Stoics advise that silence is not just a shield, but a strategy. By focusing your power on action instead of words, you maintain better control over the situation and keep your focus on the bigger goal. One of the most powerful tools that Stoics use is the ability to change perspectives. Imagine astronauts looking at Earth from space. From that view, the seemingly big problems in our lives appear much smaller. For example, if you've recently faced a career setback, instead of venting your frustrations on social media, spend that time reflecting on new directions. This might be the perfect opportunity to start a new project or pivot into a field you've always been passionate about. Remember, real strength doesn't come from avoiding challenges, but from facing them decisively. As the famous saying goes, "Be like a duck, calm on the surface, but paddling furiously beneath." Stay silent, be patient, and focus on action, because the results will speak for you. The next time you face a challenge, try staying silent. Take a deep breath and let your actions tell the story. That's how a modern Stoic warrior moves through life. Lesson 2. The art of keeping secrets. The power of discretion involves keeping secrets, which doesn't mean you need to be mysterious or completely closed off. Instead, it's about wisely choosing what to share and with whom, creating a safe space for yourself, where you can grow without fear of judgment or betrayal. Stoic philosophers understood that not everything needs to be shared. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, once said, "Keep for yourself a retreat into your own soul." He knew that our inner world, our thoughts, dreams, and vulnerabilities are sacred and not something that should always be revealed to others. Oversharing can make us vulnerable not only to malicious people, but also to those close to us who might unintentionally hurt us. Being cautious about what we share is a way to preserve and protect the sanctuary of our inner world. Think of your secrets as a valuable treasure. Keeping them close not only protects you from harm, but also allows you to maintain freedom and creativity. You don't have to become a mysterious person, but being selective in what you share helps nurture a safe space where you can reflect and grow without being distracted by external opinions. Keeping secrets isn't just about protection, it's a form of self-discipline. In a world where oversharing and instant feedback have become the norm, the ability to restrain and hold back becomes immensely valuable. Remember, keeping secrets isn't about deceit, but about preserving personal space and cultivating internal freedom. By carefully choosing what you share and keeping the deeper aspects of your life private, you not only protect yourself, but also develop self-discipline and inner strength. As Steve Jobs once said, innovation distinguishes between a leader and a follower. Be the leader of your own life by mastering the art of discretion. Don't share every plan or thought. Keep some for yourself, for that's how you safeguard your strength. Lesson 3: the quiet power of humility. In today's world, where sharing your accomplishments on social media has become the norm, many feel pressured to boast every time they achieve something. However, Stoic philosophers had a different view. True success lies in humility and focusing on inner growth. They believe that the true value of a person doesn't come from external recognition, but from the ability to improve oneself and act with integrity. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Do you want praise? Then praise yourself. Or better yet, teach yourself to be a good person." This serves as a reminder that internal recognition, not validation from others, is what truly matters. Boasting about achievements can lead to complacency, arrogance, and envy from others. True fulfillment comes from continuously improving oneself without needing applause or external validation. Imagine a scientist who makes a groundbreaking discovery in their field. Instead of bragging about it on social media, they focus on continuing their research and applying that discovery in the real world. It's their results that speak most clearly for their talent and dedication. Humility not only shields you from arrogance, but also allows you to create a greater impact through action, not words. When you focus on improving and doing the work, the outcomes you produce will naturally speak for themselves without the need for self-promotion. In today's world, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking validation from others. Likes, comments, and followers on social media have become the measure of value for many people. But to the Stoics, personal value cannot be measured by such fleeting metrics. Instead of focusing on seeking external recognition, focus on your journey of self-development and living according to your core values. When you do this, you will find true satisfaction without depending on the praise of others. Consider the case of Michelle Obama, one of the most influential women in the world. Despite her impressive achievements, from being the First Lady of the United States to a best-selling author, she rarely speaks about her personal accomplishments. Instead, she focuses on uplifting others and advancing the causes she cares about. Her humility is a testament to the quiet power that action brings. In her memoir, Becoming, Michelle Obama emphasizes the importance of continuously growing and evolving, rather than focusing solely on past achievements. This reflects the Stoic spirit that success is not a destination, but an ongoing journey of self-improvement. Next time you achieve something, challenge yourself to stay silent about it. Be proud in private and continue striving toward even higher goals. Let your actions and results speak for themselves. As Warren Buffett once said, "It's great to be praised, but don't ever believe it. Focus on creating real value in your life and let your impact be your strongest declaration." Humility doesn't mean denying your achievements, but rather avoiding being consumed by the need for external validation. By living with humility, you will not only achieve personal fulfillment, but also inspire others with the quiet power of your actions. As a famous saying goes, wise men speak because they have something to say. Fools speak because they must say something. Let your actions be the most convincing proof of your worth, and let the results of your work do all the talking. Lesson 4, the power of strategic silence. You might wonder, isn't sharing my goals with others a way to hold myself accountable and get support? Yes, sometimes sharing can be helpful. However, Stoic philosophy teaches us that there's great power in keeping plans quiet. Sometimes silence is the best way to protect and nurture your dreams until they are ready. Stoics focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. They understand that the future is always uncertain, and talking too much about plans can create unnecessary pressure. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "Don't worry about what others think. Focus on moving forward." Epictetus also taught that silence is the safest course for those who are unsure of themselves. When you are in the process of developing a plan, keeping it quiet helps you avoid judgment and maintain motivation and focus. The Stoics emphasize that keeping your plans quiet can provide practical benefits. When you share your plans, you risk being distracted by other people's opinions, expectations, and judgments. Silence helps you maintain focus on your main goal without outside interference. Announcing a goal can sometimes give you a false sense of accomplishment, reducing the motivation to finish. By keeping your plan secret, you retain the hunger and determination to see it through. Depending too much on external validation can weaken your ability to trust yourself and be creative. Keeping secrets helps you learn to trust your own capabilities and take control of your journey independently. Next time you have a big plan or dream, challenge yourself by keeping it to yourself. Ask yourself, will sharing this help me achieve my goal, or will it create unnecessary distractions? If the answer is distractions, continue acting in silence. If you need feedback, share only with trusted individuals who are knowledgeable enough to help. Keeping your next move secret isn't about being mysterious. It's about strategy, focus, and self-reliance. It helps you protect what's most important and move towards your goal without being distracted by the noise of the outside world. Remember, in strategy, silence is not weakness, but a powerful tool to guide and protect your journey. As Steve Jobs once said, innovation is saying no to 1,000 things. Learn to say no to the temptation of sharing too soon, and yes, to the power of strategic silence. And remember, as Epictetus said, silence is the safest haven for ideas still in development. By keeping your next move silent, you are protecting its potential from sabotage and allowing it to grow strong before unveiling it to the world. Lesson 5. Don't talk about others. The Stoic path to escaping the trap of gossip and criticism is to focus on self-improvement rather than criticizing others. Talking about others not only wastes time and energy, but can also lead to conflicts and damage both sides' reputations. Stoics believe that every minute spent talking about others is a minute not spent improving yourself or making a positive impact on the world. This not only wastes time, but also diminishes your potential for personal growth. Seneca, a renowned Stoic philosopher, once said, "We should live in such a way that our friends want to keep being our friends, and even our enemies wish to be our friends." This statement emphasizes that the best way to live is by setting a positive example rather than criticizing or judging others. Imagine spending time following other people's lives on social media instead of living your own. Every minute you spend gossiping about others is a minute lost from personal development. Stoics teach that true strength comes from within, from continuously improving yourself and contributing positively to the community. When you focus on yourself rather than gossiping about others, you not only avoid unnecessary conflicts, but also create a positive environment that fosters personal growth and progress. Stoics recognize that our words and actions have a ripple effect. When you avoid negative conversations or criticizing others, you help create a more positive atmosphere for yourself and those around you. Imagine a workplace where everyone focuses on their tasks and uplifts each other instead of engaging in backstabbing or unhealthy competition. It would be a far more productive and desirable environment. Next time you're tempted to join a conversation about someone else, pause and choose the Stoic path. Instead of focusing on other people's faults or actions, direct your attention to self-improvement and contributing to a more positive environment. True strength doesn't come from bringing others down, but from elevating yourself. When you choose to remain silent in the face of trivial talk, you not only protect your reputation, but also build genuine, lasting relationships with those around you. As Michelle Obama famously said, "When they go low, we go high." This phrase mirrors the Stoic philosophy perfectly. Instead of responding to negative behavior or gossip, maintain your dignity and focus on your own actions. Apply this Stoic philosophy to your daily life and make a positive impact in your community by refusing to engage in negative conversations and choosing personal development. You not only become stronger, but also inspire others to do the same. Lesson 6. Don't talk about your good deeds. The quiet power of humble kindness lies in keeping good deeds private. In an age where people frequently share every aspect of their lives, keeping good deeds private might seem controversial. However, Stoics emphasize humility, internal motivation, and the true essence of virtue. Doing good doesn't need to be shared or praised. The real power lies in silent kindness, when you act not for recognition or admiration, but simply because it's the right thing to do. Stoic philosophers believe that virtue isn't found in words or applause, but in action itself. Marcus Aurelius once wrote in his Meditations, "He who does good must not expect to be lauded, but should perform another good deed, as the vine bears grapes season after season and asks nothing in return." This underscores that doing good should be a natural part of life, requiring no proclamation or reward. If you perform a good deed with the expectation of recognition, you diminish its value. True kindness comes from selflessness and generosity, not from the desire for praise. Imagine a large old tree in a park. It provides shade, purifies the air, and offers a peaceful setting for all without saying a single word. Similarly, your quiet acts of kindness will shine through your actions without the need for acknowledgement. By acting quietly and without expecting praise, you create a positive impact while maintaining sincerity. When you expect nothing from your actions, you gain freedom from the pressures of recognition. In today's society, it's easy to fall into the trap of seeking external validation. Social media encourages us to share the good things we do, hoping to receive likes, compliments, and comments. However, Stoics would argue that external recognition is fleeting, and if you perform good deeds with this goal, you lose the selfless nature of the act. Remember, true virtue doesn't come from applause or the spotlight. It comes from the consistency of doing good and a sincere desire to help others without asking for anything in return. Next time you do something good, resist the temptation to share it with the world. Instead, take quiet satisfaction in knowing that you've made a positive difference. Let your actions speak for themselves without needing to announce them. Remember, doing good isn't about seeking recognition, it's about making the world a better place. Let your kindness become a natural part of your life, like the trees in nature, constantly giving but never asking for anything in return. As Ralph Waldo Emerson once said, what you do speaks so loudly that I cannot hear what you say. True kindness will always shine on its own without the need for words or applause. By staying silent about your good deeds, you not only maintain sincerity, but also nurture true virtue within your soul. Keep doing good, not for the recognition, but because it's the right thing to do. Kindness doesn't need the spotlight. It shines with its own quiet strength. Lesson 7, don't talk about your weaknesses. The Stoic shield and strength from strategic silence involve not exposing every vulnerability. In a world that encourages openness and vulnerability, Stoics have a different perspective, emphasizing self-awareness, resilience, and strategic silence. Stoics understand that not every weakness needs to be exposed. When you reveal your vulnerabilities, you may invite others to exploit them or unintentionally make yourself more fragile. True strength lies in silence and action rather than exposing what makes you vulnerable. Marcus Aurelius, the philosopher emperor, once wrote, "Do not display your wounds to the world. Even an injured lion remains a dangerous lion." This highlights that while we all have weaknesses, we don't need to show them to everyone. Weaknesses are not something you should broadcast, especially when they can be exploited by those with bad intentions. Stoics teach that staying silent about your weaknesses isn't about denying them, but about protecting yourself and retaining control. Before we continue, let's clarify the difference between flaws and weaknesses. Flaws are imperfections or mistakes in our character that we can acknowledge and work on. Admitting flaws is an essential part of self-improvement. Weaknesses, on the other hand, are vulnerabilities that can be exploited, leaving you open to harm or causing you to react uncontrollably in certain situations. Stoics believe that true strength doesn't come from revealing your weaknesses, but from quietly overcoming them with resilience. Keeping silent about your weaknesses helps you avoid judgment and protects you from those who may intentionally or unintentionally harm you. Being silent about weaknesses doesn't mean you're ignoring or hiding them. Instead, it's about working on them privately, transforming them into strengths without relying on the approval or pity of others. The next time you confront a personal weakness, choose the Stoic path. By staying silent and focusing on action rather than talking about it, ask yourself, what needs to be fixed? How can I turn this weakness into a strength? Keep quiet about your weaknesses and focus on taking action to overcome them. True strength lies in silent resilience. As Theodore Roosevelt once said, "Speak softly and carry a big stick." In this case, the big stick is the inner strength you are silently building. Start your journey by protecting your weaknesses from unnecessary scrutiny and judgment. Instead, focus on overcoming them in silence. This will not only help you avoid unnecessary harm, but also nurture greater confidence and resilience. When the world looks at you, let them see someone strong and confident. Without needing to explain their weaknesses, let your actions and results speak for themselves. Lesson 8, the power of quiet dreams. The art of nurturing aspirations in silence is a crucial aspect of Stoic philosophy. In the modern world, where sharing every aspect of life has become a habit, Stoic philosophy reminds us that there is great power in nurturing dreams silently. Dreams, whether big or small, are fragile seeds. If shared too early, they can be met with judgment, doubt, or negative feedback from others, weakening your resolve and reducing your focus. The Stoics teach that dreams should be cultivated in silence until they are strong enough to become reality. For Stoics, dreams are not just goals to be pursued, but expressions of personal growth. However, they also recognize that dreams need protection, especially in the early stages. Epictetus once said, "First say to yourself what you would be, and then do what you have to do." This emphasizes the importance of internalizing your goals before making them public. Silence during the development phase isn't just about protecting your dreams, but also about maintaining focus and avoiding distractions from others' opinions. In quiet contemplation, you have the space to refine your plan, perfect the details, and anticipate potential challenges. Imagine your dream as a tender seed. If it's nurtured in a safe environment, it will grow strong. But if you rush to showcase it, you open the door to negative opinions that may cause self-doubt. Silence not only shields your dreams from external negativity, but also allows you to develop your ideas freely. Silence provides a space for you to reflect, shape your dream, and prepare it for the world without being swayed by outside voices. The next time you have a dream or big plan, challenge yourself to keep it quiet for a while. Don't rush to share it with everyone. Instead, work quietly and diligently, nurturing your dream until it's strong enough to shine on its own. Set clear goals in your mind and take one step at a time to achieve them. Only share your dream with people who are truly trustworthy and capable of giving you positive, helpful feedback. Don't let early praise or criticism distract you from your journey. As Marcus Aurelius said, the fewest words are the best words. When it comes to nurturing your dream, silence is a powerful tool that helps you protect your ideas from unnecessary disruptions and allows them to grow freely. Remember, your dreams are precious seeds. Cultivating them in silence helps you avoid negative feedback and builds mental strength, preparing you to bring them to life when the right time comes. Let your dreams shine through their own power, not through boastful words. Lesson 9. The Sanctuary of Solitude. Embracing the power of inner stillness is an essential part of Stoic philosophy. In today's hyper-connected world, solitude is often viewed as something negative, but Stoics see it as a source of strength and clarity. Solitude is not the same as loneliness. For the Stoics, solitude is a way to reconnect with your inner world, where you can reflect on your values, confront your fears, and discover new directions. Marcus Aurelius once said, "Retire into yourself often, for nowhere can a man find a quieter or more untroubled retreat than in his own soul." Stoics understood that inner peace and self-discovery come during quiet moments of reflection away from life's distractions. They recognized that solitude is not just a place for contemplation, but also a place to recharge, find clarity in thought, and strengthen mental resilience. In today's world, we often avoid solitude by constantly connecting with social media, phone calls, or relationships. But this leads to disorientation, as we rarely give ourselves enough time to reflect and build inner strength. A vivid example of the value of solitude and stillness comes from a renowned CEO who shared his thoughts with Walter Isaacson, the author of his biography. If you look closely, you'll notice your mind is rarely at rest. It's always agitated. If you try to suppress it, things only get worse. However, over time, with methods like meditation, the mind calms down. Once that happens, the subtle things in life come to you more easily because your mind has made space for them. That's when your intuition opens up and you see things more clearly, allowing you to be fully present in the moment. This quote reflects the Stoic philosophy on the value of silence and stillness perfectly. When you learn to quiet the mind through solitude and reflection, the subtle insights of life naturally reveal themselves. Intuition and clarity can only emerge when you've made space for them through silent contemplation. Stoics believe that solitude provides the opportunity for self-reflection, helping you face yourself in the most honest way possible. It's in these moments that you can reassess what truly matters, identify what needs to change, and decide what to let go of. Solitude creates the space for you to reflect on yourself without being influenced by the opinions of others. It's your personal sanctuary, a place where you are free to grow, plan for the future, and make important decisions without distraction. The The next time you feel overwhelmed by the noise and pressure of life, take some time to be alone. Turn off your phone and retreat into your personal space. Ask yourself, what do I need to grow? How is the outside world affecting me? What answers can solitude bring me that I haven't yet realized? Make it a habit to spend time in quiet reflection every day, even if it's just for a few minutes. These moments will help you tap into your inner wisdom, foster creativity, and build mental resilience. As Ralph Waldo Emerson said, to be yourself in a world that is constantly trying to make you something else is the greatest accomplishment. Solitude isn't something to fear, but a moment to explore and develop yourself away from the noise of the outside world. See solitude as an opportunity to reconnect with yourself and find your core values. When you retreat into the stillness of your soul, you'll find the peace and wisdom you've been searching for. It's the place where you can build the mental strength to face life's challenges head on. Embrace solitude and let it become the beacon that lights your way forward. Thank you for being part of this journey through the 9 Stoic principles to rise above the rest. Always remember, real wisdom isn't about seeking approval or comparing yourself to others. It comes from building inner resilience, self-awareness, and staying true to your own values and purpose. By living out these Stoic teachings, you'll not only face life's challenges with greater strength, but also unlock a deeper sense of peace, fulfillment and joy. Keep applying these principles, keep evolving, and continue to let your Stoic light shine brightly.